Hello everyone, welcome to Analog IAS Prelims High Yielding Series for Prelims 2020. And in this video, we'll be talking about the illegal trade that is happening with respect to the red panda. Before we begin our topic, let us have a look at the habitat of this red panda. So, if you take a look at this picture in 1999, it was ranging from China to almost Nepal, and most of the Northeast India was definitely a part of this. But due to various human activities, the habitat has shrinked, endangering the species. The reason why we are talking about this topic is recently Traffic, the organization that talks about the illegal trade with respect to wildlife, submitted a report which raised serious questions about the poaching and illegal trade with respect to red panda in the last 10 years. Other crucial findings about the report says that this animal is very crucial for the eastern and northeastern Himalayan subalpine conifer forests. Why is this an important species? Is because of this reason. We all know that in an environment or an ecosystem, there is a relationship between the biotic components and the abiotic components, and even if there is a slight mismatch or even if there is a disturbance in homeostasis or equilibrium, that ecosystem will be disturbed. So in this particular case, the ecosystem that we're talking about is the Himalayan subalpine forests. If we take a look at the report, we'll find that it is subjected to hunting, especially for its meat and fur. So there is also the problem of illegal capture for pet trade. Pandas are considered to be good luck in certain tribes, and therefore they want to have them in their place. But since they are wild animals, they cannot survive in caged conditions or restricted conditions. So previously there was a huge set of population, but right now across Nepal, Bhutan, India, China, Myanmar, we only have 14,500 animals. So at this point of time, I would like to bring to your notice, if UPSC examiner says that this particular animal is endemic or it is found only in India, then it is false. Even if he says that it is endemic to Indian subcontinent, even then it is false, because it is found even in Myanmar and China as well. There are some more trivial data that are very important for a preliminary examination. The first one is the fact that this is a state animal of Sikkim. So this is the most important fact in this slide. Obviously, since it is very threatened, under the WPA or the Wildlife Protection Act, it will be under the Schedule 1, and it is not an endangered species as yet. So in the comment section, please comment what is the definition for, or what is the criteria for declaring an animal to be critically endangered by IUCN. So out of the 14,500 red pandas that you see across the world, the largest population you find in China. The second largest population is found within India, where 5 to 6,000 red pandas are found to be present in Sikkim, Arunachal Pradesh and Darjeeling district of West Bengal. In the first picture, we have seen the range of geography that these particular animals occupy. Even though it is a state animal of Sikkim, you have to remember that the largest population is found in Arunachal Pradesh. Please note this point again. Even though this animal is a state animal for Sikkim, the largest population is found in Arunachal Pradesh. Consider the first question. Traffic is a leading non-governmental organization. Had the examiner given an intergovernmental organization or a UN organization, then this statement would have been false. Working globally on trade in wild animals and plants in the context of both biodiversity conservation and sustainable development. So this statement is right. It is a joint program of UNEP and IUCN. IUCN is right, but it is not a program of UNEP. This is by WWF. So statement 2 is false and statement 1 is right. Answer is A. Now please pause this video, read this question and post your answers in the comment box below. please give an explanation as well. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching.